Hey guys, this is Snack Attack 8. Welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime. This is part 7, and we're back out here in lovely Phendrana Drifts with this awesome snow floating around. Just take it in. I don't think I really stressed in the last episode how awesome this snow looks. I just love the way. This whole area, this whole first room, I just love everything about it. These little flying things around here, you can actually shoot those down, but it is not easy because they kind of phase in and out of existence, which really means you can't really get a good lock on them even. So yeah, kind of dumb, but anyway, yeah, so we're going to continue our way through here in Phendrana Drifts. I'm actually thinking we're going to get 2 new suit power-up upgrades in this episode, which is definitely cool. Hopefully we can get that. Mission accomplished, and these are, oh geez, the new type of bamboo, which will make your screen all staticky, and that can even be scary sometimes if your screen gets all staticky, because it's like, you think your game's messing up, and then you're like, oh wait, it was just the bamboo. These enemies are a new critter too. These are called she-goths, baby she-goths actually, which you can kill by shooting them in the back with a charge beam, and then hitting their exposed back with just a missile. That'll take him out. Which are definitely a cool enemy. They were one of my favorite enemies when I first played this game, and they still are, because they're just awesome looking. I've heard some people pronounce the name of that enemy Shegoth. I've always called them She-Goths, which is kind of funny because it brings to mind like the image of like someone, like a goth, but like a girl version. Like there are he-goths and she-goths, I don't know. But, you know, like, I never really understood that whole culture anyway. See, okay, were goths the ones who were supposed to be, like, disturbed and demented and, like, hated the world? Or was that emo kids? Because, like, what I don't understand is how that, like, correlates with wearing stupid clothing and listening to bad music. It's like, if you really are that, you're not, like, a goth or emo, you're just depressed. Like, I don't understand how it became such a cultural thing in like middle school and high school, because nobody wants to be like that, and you don't have to. Like, there's ways to get out of feeling that way, and it's like, who would subject themselves to it if they really were going through it? I don't know. That's why I always kind of thought it was all stupid. But you don't really see much of like goths or anything nowadays. Actually, maybe you still do in like high school, but not in college. Thankfully. I remember in high school we had, like, there was this place called the Courtyard, which was aptly named so because it was actually a courtyard. Like, we were really creative, obviously, in high school. And that was where all, like, those kind of people would be, like, all the ones who were considered weird. And if I had shown people what I actually was like in that time, I probably would have been out there, too. But I didn't do that in those days. But I would always wonder how those kids were able to even be out there, because they would be in the courtyard, and we called them courtyard kids. They would be in there in the early morning before the first class even started, and when I would get to school, even when I drove or rode the bus, you know, I would have to just go straight to class because it was pretty much starting. So I was always like, how do they even have time to stand out there? And I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore, so let's just read this lore. None know if our temple, the Cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. However, we Chozo can hope for it to remain intact when that which it guards writhes in the darkness, growing always stronger? I didn't know that was a question? Whoa. That was weird. Alright, the fate of this world rests with the gathering of artifacts. We call the Cipher. But even it is not all-powerful. It is strong, yes, an enchanted hole made of 12 links. Still, it is finite in its reach, and we who guard it are slowly succumbing. When our vigilance crumbles away into madness, the cipher will be exposed, and the fate of Tallon Burp will be beyond our influence. So you can see that the Chozo sealed away this evil darkness with in this temple that they call the Cradle, with 12 links. Not the links from Zelda, of course, but 12 links nonetheless, which will become plot relevant later on. But right now, not so much. I've got more of these guys. Alright. There we go. And I think we're pretty much coming up to our next big area, yeah. This is another one I really think of when I think of Phendrana Drifts. Just because it's so awesome and wide out and in the open. I just love these kind of areas. You don't see... There were none of these areas, aside from Crateria, in any Metroids before this one. That is what's awesome about Metroid Prime, among other things. And then we got another lore back here, so let's read this one too. Alright. Many Chozo have gone beyond now, and this is a mercy. Those of us who remain suffer in dimensional flux, drifting helplessly across time and space, guided by unseen and inexorable currents. The Chozo who cling to sanity fight the tide, but our minds are weakening. Soon we will all be like the Turned, Chozo who have been utterly corrupted by the great poison. The Turned still hold to their Chozo forms, but their minds are black with fell intentions. Gone is their respect for life. They honor only destruction, and seek to disrupt the artifacts holding the great poison at bay. All life taunts them, and they do not rest. Before long, they will all be all that remain of the Chozo here. So it seems that some Chozo are turning into these sort of morphed, like twisted-minded Chozo called the Turned, which we may or may not actually be fighting at some point. Until now, though, we're just killing She-Goths. And they'll do like that little like that final bellow of like blast, which is kind of sad looking. But then again, it also looks kind of like a burp, and that makes me laugh. Like I want to see someone dub a burp over the She-Goth doing that. That would be awesome. Or maybe I could like time it so that when I have to burp, I kill one, and then it's like as he shoots it out. That's wishful thinking, though. That will never happen. Anyway, we got a little platforming section here, which is about as easy as jumping in a straight line, because that's what it is. And those platforms will fall and crumble, but again, straight line, so nothing really to worry about. And here's our power-up, which is the first sort of power-up that we didn't have in the beginning of the game. And it's the Boost Ball, which is awesome. Morph Ball mode, press and hold B to charge the ball, release B after charging to get a speed boost. So if we see, sort of showing us this half pipe here, wonder if the Boost Ball might have something to do with that, probably. And okay, I guess you're going to show me the door too, okay. So yeah, if we hold down B, we'll glow orange here, and then boost. So do a little speed up. And that's actually what these half pipes are for. So you can sort of get some momentum going here. And we only really need enough to get over here, but that's what those are for. So all those half pipes we've been seeing around that I've been like, oh, we'll do something with that later. Now we can access those, which is awesome. And it sort of marks a turning point in the game, because now we're getting stuff that we didn't already have, like I said before. And scan data, okay. Press Z to save the world. Press Z to beat the game, whatever. Search for other half pipes. Yeah, I knew this was the one we needed to go to, but I guess we'll just let the game point it out. That's not the only half pipe that we can access now, but that's the one that that's the big one, sort of. Come on. I guess I don't really need to be killing these guys, but it's fun to. You're scary. You're scary. Alright, we'll just leave him. Okay. Go through here, get back out, which won't take really as long as getting up here, because see, now we're just back in this room. And oh, cutscene. Alright, what do we got? What's that? Uh-oh! It's that manta ray thing from Super Mario Sunshine! Ah, someone spray it with water! And oh, no, it's just Ridley. Ridley going for a nice serene fly. Probably wanted to feel the snow on his ugly face. Just going for a nice leisurely fly through Phendrana Drifts. But yeah, so there's Ridley. Yes. Now I am going to be showing the trip back to Tallon Overworld, and you might be thinking that Tallon Overworld seems like a long ways away, because it's where we started the game. But actually, it's there's a shortcut in Magmoor Caverns that'll make it a lot easier for us to get there. So we're going to take that, and I'm going to show the whole thing, just to sort of show that off. I could have gone to the shortcut, like in the last episode when I was going through Magmoor Caverns, but I thought it just sort of made more sense to leave it and show it as I'm actually going to access it now. So we're gonna do that. And you're gonna watch me. And you'll find that there's a lot of shortcuts like that in this game that'll take you pretty much everywhere you need to go. So if you're one of those people who are like, I hate backtracking in all aspects, every game should be like a linear sequence of events with no returning to anything. If you're one of those kind of people, then play Metroid Prime anyway, because it's not like that. It's easy to get around in this. And I guess it could be sort of hard if you don't really know where you're going, but if I didn't know where I was going, I wouldn't be doing a Let's Play of this game. So there we go. So I feel like that little argument originally had a lot more thought behind it and sort of devolved. Oh god, you guys. Okay. All right, I see you. I'm aware of you. Okay, all right. Yeah. But if you remember, we did go through here in the last episode, but it was just to get that missile tank that was hanging out up on the little rafters and whatever. But yeah, there's a way to get back to Tallon Overworld really quickly through here. I was actually supposed to record Tales of Symphonia today. I probably shouldn't be recording this game. But see, the thing is, in Tales of Symphonia, the part I'm at right now, is a really intense part of the game, and I really don't want... Like, is it weird to say that I don't want to record it right now because I'm not in the right mood? Like, I always want to be recording that game. It's not like I'm like, oh, I don't want to play Tales of Symphonia, I'm not in the mood. It's more like, I want to do that part of the game a certain way, and I don't think I'm in the mood today to do it that way and to be satisfied with how the video turns out. So I think I'm gonna just record Metroid tonight and have that be it. And oh my god, you Magmors take so long to die. I mean, it really doesn't take them that long, but there's a weapon that I want that I don't have that will deal with them much quicker. Or a power-up, I should say. It's not an actual weapon. And we'll be getting that soon, so that's happy days. But until then, here is the elevator that will take us to Tallon Overworld West. And here's another door. There might be a save station back here. No. We can't go here yet, because there's those tracks that we can't do. And another elevator ride. La la la, riding in. You remember when I used to sing in elevators in like Portal and stuff? That was kind of fun. Can't really think of any lyrics right now, but it's like, I don't know, riding in the elevator. I'm supposed to go with the little beeps. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll come up with some elevator songs to sing that aren't like, I don't even know. All right, there's a missile expansion underneath the little bridge there. That's kind of cool, which is definitely cool, actually, because those are always cool to get. And if you can see, or you'll see in a minute that we're... Oh, no, this room comes first. And this is a really iconic room for me. Like, this is one of those rooms that I really remember from this game. We got some more Beatles here. Some more Beatles. More Beatles. I'm going to say that every time, because it's the Beatles. It's always going to be the Beatles. Though the Beatles, I guess, aren't always going to be the Beatles. There's only 2 left anyway. I wonder which is going to be the last Beatle left alive, you know? My bet is on Ringo. I feel like it would be so fitting if Ringo was the last Beatle left. But I don't know. It'll be sad when either him or Paul McCartney dies. Come on. But I don't know. Anyway, we're pretty much out of here now. We're almost back to where we were. We got one of these stupid plants to deal with again. These enemies that just seem to be there and, like, forgettable. Probably one of the few forgettable enemies in Metroid Prime is these plants. Just because I'm pretty sure that plant only appears in, like, this one room. Maybe one other. Here's the half pipe. And there's some more beetles here. Alright. Okay. Now let's just... boost on up here. Now, I've found that if you're like tilting the control stick while boosting, it can be like detrimental to your boost. So I would say just hold B is the best way to do it. And I seem to not being able to get it. Sometimes these are a little bit tough to do. There we go. I think we got it now. Yeah. But just keep at it. Because you need to get the timing down right. It's sort of like a sequential pressing of B. You have to do it kind of rhythmically. But yeah, we'll break through this little area here. Oh, I missed the awesome part of the music that I love. The part where it's like, woo! What hit me there? Is that a zoomer? Yes, it is. It is a zoomer. Freaking zoomers. You guys truly are the Goombas of the Metroid universe. That is all I will say about them. And here we are back in a familiar area. This is the first room in the entire game, if you could even call this a room. Because again, you know, we're back out here in the blue skies. Yeah. Not Goodbye Blue Sky. It's a Pink Floyd song, From the Wall. Which I've actually been listening to a lot of Pink Floyd lately. But anyway, aside from that, here is our power-up. It's obviously some sort of boot. We'll see, are they boots made for walking? Or something else? Alright, space jump boots. So these boots are made for jumping. Yeah, it's a song. Maybe I'll name the episode that. I probably will. But as you can see, the space jump boots is our double jump. It'll give us an extra boost of jump after we've already jumped, which is actually a lot more useful than it sounds. And now there's even more stuff that's opened up for us. And actually, I think this is going to be the end of the video. What are we? Oh, there was one actual missile expansion in this area that I wanted to show. It's over here somewhere. There it is. It's underneath here, which obviously we couldn't get before because we didn't have the morph ball in this room. This is the first room in the game, and you don't get the morph ball till Chozo Ruins. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, in the next episode, I guess this is where I guess I'm gonna leave it off because this is kind of what I wanted to get done. But yeah, in the next episode, we will head back to Phendrana Drifts. I think is where we need to go next. We need to head right back there after getting the space jump. And I might take the long route through there. And oh, I guess, alright, our little computer friend can tell us exactly where we need to go in Phendrana Drifts. And it's that little room, Chapel of the Elders. So that's where we'll be going in the next episode. Maybe, because there's some pickups that I want to get with our newfound powers. And I'm not sure if I'm going to leave those on screen or not. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so until then, guys, I've been Snackdack8. I hope you all have a lovely day, or afternoon, or night, depending on when I put this up. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!